Folks, the truth has to be said, and it has to be said in such a way that makes sense, okay? And so let me tell you this, and I'm gonna put it out there very clear so you understand. There's levels in the American Pit Bull Terrier. It's not just like not pit bull, then pit bull, not real APVT or real APVT. It's not just like that. It's not that simple. It's complex. Quality comes in levels, like you buying a pair of shoes. You know, you got to pay less than those shoes. Yeah, there are shoes. What kind of level of quality is well? How much you pay for them? $10, $15? You know, and then you can compare that to the fine Christian Louboutin or what's the name of the other boots? The Louis Vuitton. They cost a little more, $2,500, $3,000 or so. Believe me, I know how much they cost, and I've been there, shopping, waiting for hours, picking the right color. But people that know quality, they don't really go to pay less, okay? That's what I said. People are like, no money, you're not doing it for the money. Well, let me tell you something. Everything in life, from homes, perfumes, dogs, cars, anything that you want, when you want quality, you're gonna have to do some ching. You need to spend money. That's simple. Hey, look, man, you don't want to spend money, just go to the shelter, pick up somebody's leftovers, and get some shelter dog. You don't know where he came from, you don't know genetics, you don't know nothing, you just want somebody that you can feed and clean up the crap after them. But if you want something specific that has history, that has heritage and stuff like that, you're gonna have to have something special. So there we go. I said it. Something that has history, heritage, quality, selection. So when you get a pit bull that is just a pit bull, like a street level pit bull or some breeder, you really don't have a pit bull at all. You have something that you think is like a pit bull. Maybe he's a blue nosed dog, or maybe he's some sort of dog, and it could be even a red nosed dog or something. But if he doesn't have the pedigree that says the level of quality, then it's not a pit bull. Those that have a pedigree are at some level, and depending on the pedigree, where did the dog came from? If the dog came from a show guy that goes to shows and show dogs, so have some level of quality. I will not be in the dogs if I had to get a dog from just some guy showing. So I wouldn't be. I like things to be great in a really good way, magnificent. Ciega de great, go top of the board. And so it goes by levels. But the point that I want to have here is, if your dog does not have a pedigree, you don't have any level of American Pit Bull Terrier but a street level. Whether you bought it from a breeder, whatever the case might be, get the point correct. There are bloodlines, okay? And the majority of them in 2018 are watered down. That's correct, they're watered down. The good men already left. Some of the leftovers, they're hanging around with some bloodlines. And when you see a pedigree, you have like 20 guys in the pedigree, they're different standards. When you have a pedigree and you see the same men, same 2-3 men in the pedigree, boom, 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 that's a little bit better quality. Let's say you see the same man on the pedigree all the time. Then you need to check the guy. Maybe he's really a very popular guy. Maybe because he sold dogs for many, many years. And maybe he can claim that he make a lot of people happy with these dogs. Well, you don't really know. I mean, even if they have testimonials from people that really don't know jack about dogs, But some people do make people happy by selling dogs, and I think there's nothing wrong with it. I believe that they want to sell dogs to people that will want to buy them. And it's cool, even some people that I don't like, if they're selling dogs and they're making people happy, it's fine. The only problem that I find with that is that typically a peddler will always create another peddler. That's the biggest problem. A peddler, when they buy a dog from somebody that promotes puppy sales, and they transfer that culture. My culture is they shouldn't be selling dogs. Overbreeding bad dogs does not give a chance for good dogs to flourish. You understand? Too many options, but the options are bad. So if you have some guys out there that are okay, they have a real American Pit Bull Terrier, and they just like throwing it out there like popcorn, I believe it's wrong. I'm very, very particular. Very particular. Have I made mistakes before with people that bought dogs from me, straw buyers or something? That I probably did, more than once. But I'm becoming more aware of who I'm talking to, and I'm making better calls and digging and checking facts to make sure that I'm buying the most humble, the most good people that I can find. athletic people, people that want to have good things in their lives. So I'm not against some good breeders that are breeding some dogs at some level, because I do believe that there are levels on everything, but I'm just a little bit obsessed with quality. So sometimes I'm coming a little hard because I'm looking for the best and the best. But I also have to realize that some people don't want to buy Louis Vuitton, some people don't want to buy the best, they really want to buy Payless. So for those that want to buy Payless, let me tell you something. At least get a dog that has a pedigree. That's a good advice that I'm giving you, and you're not even getting a dog from me. I'll get a dog that has a pedigree, and please, don't send me your picture of your dog and your pedigree and ask me what I think about it. The dogs that I really like, I bred them. They got names, okay? They got good names. Global Champion the Bagman, Global Champion Mechanic Book, Global Champion Gasolina, in the same Global Grand Champion Siga the Great. Dogs like this, I love those dogs. So they came from my awesome buck dog, like Global Grand Champion Chilindrina. So that's the level where I like. Anything below that, it will not be on my personal standard. And for those that like my standard, then you need to call me. The number is 281-226-0370. Again, if the dog doesn't have a pedigree, it doesn't have any level. You gotta have a pedigree. And if some guy tells you the papers are good just to wipe my rear end, then I tell you what, that also could be a fact in some cases. But again, that's why you need to know the source, where the dogs came from. If the dogs came from a really, really top of the line guy, not because somebody told you, but because you actually have the merits of this person, the most important person behind the dog is going to be the breeder, the person that bred the dog, and his own pedigree. What kind of pedigree you have? Somebody will come and say, Chico, what's your pedigree? I'll say, look, man, the only man in the whole entire planet that has 4 global dogs of the year. That is my first thing on my pedigree. 4 dogs of the year. Only men in the planet. Doesn't matter if you've been in the dog for 30, 50, 100 years. I have done what nobody else have ever done. And I did it at the highest level possible. Okay? So, with that being said, that means I work with my own standard. So, everything has standards. I can go forever. We're going to be making these videos. I want you to enjoy them. And in any way, an event, if you're a breeder and you're listening to me, then you're learning. And I want this to help you grow. And there are bloodlines. And just saying, oh, I got Tombstone Bolio, oh, I got Rebel Jacko, oh, I have Jeep, oh, I have Mayday. This doesn't mean anything. Really. You know, does that mean that's better than a street dog or a dog from the shelter? Yeah, it means it's better than that. Does that mean it's the best? No, it's not. The things are like a microscope, like a scientist. You understand? I hope you enjoyed these videos. And if you guys are like 14, 15, 16, 18 years old, make sure you get your parents to watch the videos and stuff. They're great for kids. You probably will call me when you are 21, 22, 23, maybe 30 or 40. And I'll probably have a lot more gray hair. And I'll have a great dog for you. And you're learning everything that you need to learn from here. Don't get crazy. Here is the truth. And the truth is given to you by me because I pay for it. God bless you. Enjoy the American Pit Bull Terrier. Be honest.